Today, I'll lead you through a short energizing yoga flow. We'll start with some movement to pick up our energy levels, and then towards the end, we'll take a moment to just be restoring that energy for whatever is going to come next in your day. Let's get started. For this practice, you don't need any props unless you like to use something soft to cushion the knees. Other than that, we don't need anything else than ourselves, a mat or some kind of a practice space. And then we're going to start in child's pose. So whenever you are ready, find your child's pose. You can have your legs closer together or wider apart. And I'm suggesting that we extend the arms towards the top of the mat. And you might have your whole palm on the mat. Or to start to energize the hands, the arms, you could lift your hands onto fingertips, cupcake hands. And you might feel a bit more engagement through the arms, into the shoulders, into your back as well. And we'll take about 5 breaths here, in and out. Of course, depending on the length of your breaths, but try to give yourself a few consciously slightly longer, slower breaths, fuller breaths in and out. Allowing yourself to feel the breaths moving in, moving out. So starting to energize the body through your breaths, through those inner movements, inner waves of your breaths, sliding in, sliding out. Take one more breath in and out. And then spread your palms onto the mat. And with your next breath, lift yourself up onto hands and knees, bringing hands roughly under the shoulders, knees roughly under the hips. And then extend your right leg behind you. Tuck the toes under and start to rock your weight forward and back. Just gently pumping onto that right foot, ankle. Maybe feeling a bit of a stretch in the right calf, waking up that right leg. Another breath, rocking forward and back. And then bring yourself to center. Leave your legs as they are. And with your next in-breath, twist out to the left, reaching the left arm up. Exhale, circle the left arm down. 2 more times with your in-breath, circling the arm up, twisting out to the left. 1 more round with your breath. Let the whole rib cage turn. And then bring your hands back onto the mat. Bring your right knee down and now extend your left leg behind you. And again, start to rock forward and back. Focus on your breaths as you're moving. Also, energize the arms. Here you can actively push the floor away through your hands, through your arms. 1 more breath with that movement. And then bring yourself to center. Now we take the right arm and with your next in-breath, twist out to the right, reaching the right arm up. Exhaling, circle the arm down. Same again with your in-breath, twisting out to the right. And exhalation brings the arm down. 1 more time. Inhaling, arm up. And exhale, circle the arm down, bring both hands onto the mat, both knees on the mat. Then tuck the toes under, and with your next breath, lift the pelvis up, finding your downward dog. And here, take a few steps from one foot to the other, continuing to move the feet and the ankles. You can let your hips rock from side to side. You might adjust your hands as well. Take another breath in and out here. And then we'll leave the feet where they are and start to walk your hands to your feet. You can bend the knees, bring heels down, shifting the weight onto your feet. Hands on the shins, inhaling to flat back, opening the chest. Exhale, bending down. Then with your next in-breath, reach all the way up, head reaching up. You can reach arms up as well. And exhale, release the arms down. And from here, we're going to go into a tree pose. Now bring your right hand on the right hip and lift your left knee in front of you. Bring your left hand on the inside of that left knee and thigh. And then as you inhale, open that left leg out to the side. Keeping that left hand, the back of the hand, supporting the knee. So an open tree pose. If you want, you can lengthen that right arm up towards the ceiling. Take another breath in and out here. Feel the right leg pressing the floor away. And as you exhale, close that left hip and bring palms together in front of the chest. Now step onto that left foot, and then with the next breath, fly forward into a warrior 3 balancing pose. And you might keep palms together in front of the chest, or you could now open arms out to the sides. And keep hovering off the mat. So rather than diving down, you're flying off the mat. Take another breath here, in and out. And then with your next in breath, lift yourself back up. You can bring palms together, lift the right knee in front of you. We'll go into that open tree on the other side. So you can now bring left hand onto the left hip and right hand, the back of the hand, to the inside of the right knee. And then inhale, start to open that right hip. Both buttocks active. We'll try to keep the pelvis turned towards the front of the mat. So just rotating that right hip open. And breathing here. Again, if you want, you might lengthen that left arm up. The left arm, the whole left side reaching up. Take another breath in and out, grounding down through that left foot. And then with your next exhalation, start to close that right hip. Bring palms together in front of the chest. And with your next breath, step onto your right foot. And again, start to fly forward into your warrior 3. Standing leg knee could be bent. Again, you might open arms out to the sides. And breathing here. Feel that long line from your left foot all the way to the crown of the head. And then with your next in-breath, lift yourself up. Bring your left knee towards the chest. You can reach both arms up. And exhale, bring both feet down. Release the arms down. And from here, we're going to go into a modified sun salutation flow. With your next in-breath, lengthen arms up, opening the chest. Exhale, bend down, full forward bend. Hands on the shins, inhaling to flat back, halfway lift. And exhale, bring hands down. Step your left foot far back. Bring the left knee down. Lower yourself into a low lunge. You can release the left foot toes. As you inhale, reach your arms up, opening the chest. Exhale, open arms sideways down. And we'll do the same again. With your in-breath, reach your arms, your back forward and up. As you exhale, open arms sideways down. One more time. With your in-breath, reaching forward and up. And exhale, open the arms. And then bring hands all the way down onto the mat. We're going to step into a plank pose. So step your both feet back. Long line from head to heels. Exhale, lower yourself down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the pelvis up and reach all the way up into downward facing dog. Take a breath or two in and out here. And then we'll go into that low lunge on the other side. So with your next breath, step your left foot forward to your hands. Bring right knee down. You can release the right foot toes. Again, as you inhale, reaching arms up, reaching back up. Exhale, open arms sideways down. 2 more rounds with your own breath. In breath, reaching up. Exhale, open the chest, open the arms sideways down. 1 more time, inhaling forward and up. And exhale, open arms sideways down. Bring hands on the mat. And again, we step into that plank. So step your both feet back. Push the floor away. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, opening the chest. Exhale, lifting up through the pelvis, reaching into your downward facing dog. Head can drop down. Take a couple of breaths in and out in your downward dog. Reaching pelvis up, hands grounding down. And then we're going to go into 1 more back bend. Once more, inhale, shift the weight forward to plank. Exhale, lower down, and now come all the way down onto your belly. Release the toes. Bring elbows, forearms onto the mat. And as you inhale, peel the chest off the mat. And we find ourselves in Sphinx pose. You're going to shift your elbows under your shoulders. Now take 3 slightly slower, maybe slightly deeper breaths in and out. Opening across the chest. Gently drawing the chest forward through the arms. Just feeling that opening along the whole front line. And after your 3 breaths, exhale, slowly release your chest, your head back down. Bring hands under the shoulders, and with the next breath, lift yourself onto hands and knees, and then round your back into child's pose. And in this child's pose, now let your arms, hands, shoulders soften. Again, feel free to have your legs closer together or wider apart. You might even bring arms down next to your legs. Notice your breath. Give yourself a few, again, slightly slower, longer breaths in and out. You might exhale through the mouth. Let out a sigh. After your few breaths, or when you feel ready to, let go of this child's pose. Slowly bring yourself back onto hands and knees. And then find an easy seated pose for yourself. That could be any seat where you feel you can leave your hips, your back, your shoulders soft. And now for a couple of minutes, let yourself soften. Let your body soften. Let your breath to soften. Give yourself a moment to just be and to observe how you feel now. And let that softness help you restore your energy levels. Allowing yourself that moment to just be, sit in silence without needing to do anything. Give yourself another breath or two in and out here. You can make those breaths slightly longer, slightly deeper. Then you might let out a sigh. Then breathe in, lengthen arms up. Bring palms together, and you can lower hands in front of the chest or bring hands down back onto your knees. And as always, at the end of the practice, most importantly, thank yourself for taking this time to move, to breathe, to look after yourself. Namaste. Thank you for joining in.